A common concern or question that I get is, how do you shoot an LEM quickly? People understand that there are some benefits to these triggers, but they feel they just can't be shot that fast. That's just not true. But since they weren't selling that well, HK has stopped making LEMs. So if you want one, you're going to have to convert a DA SA gun to an LEM or pick up a used one on the market. It is unfortunate that the market didn't understand the benefits of this trigger, because it really is among the best triggers on the market. It gives you the benefits of a short light 1911 trigger, or today 2011 if you will, given that double stack high capacity has been a thing with these for a very long time. You have a great trigger press. You have a super reliable, super durable gun. It actually fits everybody's hands. It uses incredibly high quality magazines, among the best on any pistol anywhere. But people think you just can't run the trigger fast. So the problem is, obviously having a light LEM, the trigger break is no different than a tuned 1911. So it's not the weight of the trigger that's causing the problem, right? That's obviously very easy. It moves, and I don't know if that shows up on video or not, but it moves a very, very small amount before it breaks, and it's not very heavy. So the issue is all of this, right? Your finger probably doesn't really like having a very light, long movement and then hitting a wall, if you will, and having to work through that. So on the first shot, just like with any other gun, I'm going to either press out or draw and take up a slack on the trigger, confirm as needed, break the shot, no problem. As soon as that shot goes off, that shot acts as a starter pistol for my trigger finger. And when the gun is offline and recoil, and I'm exaggerating obviously here, when it's offline recoil, I'm going to move the trigger finger as fast as I can forward and back. And now I'm back on the sear engagement, waiting to confirm whatever I need to make the next shot. The shot breaks, and I race forward and back as fast as I can. My finger actually hits the front of the trigger guard just a little bit, leaves the face of the trigger, and then comes back. And it does this all before the sight has come back down to where I need it to be. So I'm not super fast. Splits are really not what win anything anywhere except drills on the internet. But I can shoot sub 20s without any problem. In any given bill drill, I'll pull 15s and 16s, but I'll also pull 17s, 18s, maybe even 19s or 20s on a bad one. So I'm not nearly as fast as some people. There are plenty of guys that are pulling 12s and 13s, and of course other people who have pulled 10s and below, but they've also done that in many cases with double action revolver triggers. So that should tell you the length of the trigger pull is not the issue. Now, a double action revolver trigger has a consistent trigger weight that can make things a little easier than the LEM. But any issue of having a light, long movement followed up by a heavier sear engagement is really removed when you cycle your trigger finger as fast as you can out and back. Shot breaks, out and back as fast as I can. I'm not trying to short it. I'm not trying to play a game with my reset. I want the trigger to reset fully no matter what, so I don't short stroke it, so my finger goes out and back as fast as I can. And then there's really no issue with the long, light slack before you get to the sear engagement. So if you haven't tried this before, pay careful attention to your trigger finger when you're running an LEM. A lot of people are just a little lazy on the reset. And if you reset as soon as the gun moves, again, this is what we do if we want to shoot any gun very fast, but some guns are more forgiving of this than others. So as soon as that gun goes off, I need to be out and back, ready to shoot again.